I got this old toolbox here from my uncle, and it's got this big space here that I think Whalen's sticker might fit just perfectly in. There, what do y'all think of that? Whalen wire. What could possibly go wrong? Well, here we go, guys. We're going to go for a little walk around the property and decide which vehicle we are going to drive down to Georgia from Maine. Sit tight while I go deep into the frozen Maine tundra looking at all the vehicles and making a decision which would be safest for the road. Snow is still pretty deep here. I believe that sticker on the license plate says 1979. That was the last time this tractor was registered for the road. I was thinking about taking this old girl here and just driving it down there. It's a 1975 Allis Chalmers model 4050. I was wrong. I think I said it was a 4050 and it's actually a 5040. It's got a 3-cylinder Perkins diesel in it. My dad bought it brand new in 1975. I think he was about 24 years old. It was the first vehicle that he ever owned to plow snow with. Before that he shoveled. This was a Great Bend bucket attachment. I haven't been able to find any pictures of Allis Chalmers tractors with a Great Bend bucket on them. Well, then of course I got this option. I could drive this down to Georgia. You know, I think this will start right up. And this, of course, is one of my favorite parts. We got our double noise maker, so you know we can make all the drivers in front of us jump out of their britches and go through the windshield. Them's our old school Widowmaker split ring tires. Those should be just fine for the 1,000-mile trip down there. I don't know how far it is down there. I'm not good at math or geography. I think Georgia's over on the west coast somewhere, ain't it? We got our window that's permanently stuck open. They come from the factory like that. You know, make sure that you don't get too hot on your road trip. Because this is one of them big vehicles with lots of surface area, you know. The wind just hits it like a freight train and it just cuts your fuel economy down. If you can leave a big open space in that big flat surface, then the wind will have a place to go, and before you know it, you'll be getting better fuel mileage than a Prius. And you'll have about 100 times the space. So you can take like 50 of your friends and their dogs and their cats and all your luggage and your girlfriend or whatever you want to do. I think this old girl would totally make the trip. I mean, she's got both her headlights in and looks like they're functional. We've got our factory cattle catcher bonus grill, so no matter what you hit, your truck would be just fine. You know, it's one of those you should see the other guy situations. You know, you could smash into whatever you wanted and your truck would be just fine and you could leave a trail of destruction. And then, of course, we've got our descendant of the military vehicle, the early 60s Willys Jeep. It's got 4-wheel drive and it's got deleted top so that I won't get too hot on my drive through the south. Good fuel economy, little 4-cylinder engine. I think at top speed is about 41.275 miles an hour, and yeah, it should be able to keep up with traffic. Come up on a big rig that's a flatbed or something, I can lean back far enough and get this thing doing a wheelie and get right up on his trailer and ride along, you know, because them semis go faster than anybody else. So, you know, if you can hop on the back of one of those, that's the most economical way to get to where you're going. What are you making that commotion about? Huh? What? There's nobody here. It's just us. Well, then here we have option number 5 for the drive down to Georgia. All I have to do is find me a big snowplow to put on the front, and then, you know, I could ease my way and nudge my way right through traffic without a problem. Get myself a big 10-foot tall snowplow to mount on here, and I'd get down there in no time. Be able to get through a traffic jam better than a Prius would. Now that you've seen some of the options that I have to potentially drive from Maine to Georgia, let me know what you think would be the best option. I hope you've enjoyed this silly video. Please like and subscribe. It'll help me bring you the best content that I possibly can and to continue to work on these projects. If there's no snow where you are, you should really consider getting some or going where you can get into some snow, because you know, you guys who post negative comments, I'm just assuming that you have no snow to enjoy, so it just, you know, makes you grumpy because you've got that ugly green grass and bright sunshine out in your yard.